Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a general spread for the collective highest good. This will not resonate with everyone, so please just assign me of interest or intuition. So for today's reading, we're just going to pull some cards and see what comes out, and we're going to see what messages you guys need to hear. I'm gonna pull some cards and see who it's for. Hold on. Let's pull some energy first before we do this reading, Spirit, to see who this one is going to be for. And then we'll go from there. Alright, let's see who this reading message is for this collective reading. What sign, what gender, what's the situation, or whatever the case is. Let's see what the reading is for. What the reading is for today. I'm just going to pull some cards initially, but they told me to just see, check the energy before I pull the cards. So let's check the energy first. Oh, wow. The energy for this reading is the Ten of Swords. So this reading could be for an air sign. This reading could be for someone going through, this feels like, okay, I'm sort of getting, for somebody here, you could be recovering from surgery. I don't know if you had like a, excuse me, a back injury or an accident. Because I'm also getting somebody could be like resting and recovering from a Ten of Swords energy. They don't have to be in the Ten of Swords, but they went through a Ten of Swords. And so now they're just kind of resting and recovering while they heal from the Ten of Swords. So take that how it resonates, okay? So we're talking about the Ten of Swords for this reading. Who's the Ten of Swords and why is it here? Who is the Ten of Swords and why is it here? I'm also getting everything is fine. This deck has two Ten of Swords cards in it. One says everything is fine. So even though the Ten of Swords came out, I'm also seeing the other Ten of Swords where it says everything is fine. So, and then the Five of Cups just jumped out of my hand in reverse. The Five of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But I don't necessarily feel like it's a water sign energy. I feel like this is somebody's feelings. It represents how somebody feels. Maybe somebody feels this way after Ten of Swords in you because you seem to be doing fine. Even though you got 10 swords in your back, you're on your phone, you're in your bed, you don't look like you're like sad or depressed. It just seems like you're just laying down and you're just, and I'm also getting like acupuncture. So this could be a healing method for somebody, but I'm definitely getting somebody is in a healing phase of their journey. And I feel like whoever caused the Ten of Swords is the one that's Five of Cups in reverse. Either depressed themselves, or they may be being betrayed or something, or got betrayed by somebody, or somebody could have betrayed them. But the thing is, the difference between you and this other person is that they may be going through a Ten of Swords as well, but they're not able to deal with the Ten of Swords the way you dealt with it. You made it look easy. Like, you made it seem like it. In fact, this person didn't even know you were hurt necessarily, because I don't feel like you ever showed it. And if you were hurt, you hid it very well. So nobody really knew that you were in the Ten of Swords, because you still kept moving, you still kept going, and you still kept making things appear to seem fine. But whoever this is in the Five of Cups, they're not able to do that. They can't hide their emotions. Their emotions, I heard, is written all over their faces. So let's continue. So I'm basically getting two separate energies. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords, please. I heard Gemini. we may see the Lover's card. What's this Ten of Swords energy? Or who is the Ten of Swords energy? I'll take it how it resonates. What's the Ten of Swords? I got the King of Pentacles. It could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but I don't think it's the energy. So I'm not necessarily getting, these are signs that I'm reading for. This is the energy that I'm picking up on. Like I said, somebody would have been surprised to know that you were in a Ten of Swords, because you made the Ten of Swords look good. Like, you didn't let it show on your face. So if somebody were to look at you, they would not know that you were in Ten of Swords. They would think that everything is fine, because that's how you make it seem. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you deal with your issues on your own. You don't show the world what you're going through. We got the Four of Pentacles that jumped out. We got the Chariot. Now let's set up, ain't setting up like you're supposed to. Okay, we'll just lay them down. And then we have the Lovers. And I said we were going to see the Lovers, and I heard Gemini. So this could have something to do with 2 people, 3 people, 5 people. But it does look like there was some type of connection here between 2 people. Somebody got betrayed by the other person. The other person betrayed you. You betrayed them, or that's how they feel. But somebody's hiding their emotions. Somebody's not showing someone how they really feel. Somebody feels betrayed, but they're not saying anything. And I don't know if you felt betrayed by this person and you never told this person how you felt or how they made you feel. It's just like, even though this person betrayed you, you acted like everything was fine. Also, there's something here about the Gemini full moon energy as well. Somebody who is now Ten of Swords feels depressed, sad, and lonely. I kind of feel like this person regrets something that they could have did, but what they did, I don't know. But you're now in the Six of Swords, being moved into calmer waters, because again, everything for you is just fine. Whatever this was, it didn't hurt you as bad as you thought it would. Like, it may have hurt a little bit, but it didn't hurt that much. I feel like, yeah, it could have made you feel some type of way, but you somehow got over your feelings. Like, you didn't let it keep you down. So you were able to pick yourself back up after being Ten of Swords by a possible lover or a friend. And this other person that betrayed you is now depressed because you are no longer in their life, in the picture. Y'all ain't friends no more. Y'all don't talk no more. Y'all don't hang out no more. Y'all ain't cool with each other. So this was somebody you could have been like friends with or cool with at some point. Y'all could have did things together as friends. Or this could have been a lover situation where you thought this person was committed to the connection and they were not. They're in the Ten of Swords energy, and you're the King of Pentacles energy. You're not bothered by the situation anymore. I feel like you used to be bothered by it, but not anymore, because now it's like, you already done backstabbed me before and I got over it. I'll get over this too. Or this may hurt for a little while, but it won't hurt forever. So somebody is like really pushing through here after being Ten of Swords by somebody. Like, you really put yourself back together again. This is the Ten of Wands. We have 10-10. I'm also hearing that something is no longer a burden on you. Something could have been a burden on you in the past. But what's the Ten of Wands? Ten of Wands is the Ten of Cups. Damn, 10, 10, 10, but we got Ten of Cups in reverse. Something was a burden on you, and something was very heavy. This is giving the energy of somebody who is going through a lot. Things at home may not be good, but when you see this person, you would never know they were going through all this stuff. Because when you see them, they look fine. But behind closed doors, whoever this is, they cry at night. Or they cry themselves to sleep. Or they think about things they did that could have hurt somebody else. So while you're over here resting in peace, in a sense, pretty much, I don't know, recovering from whatever this is, whoever did this to you is now feeling the same way you felt when they did this to you. You know what I mean? Either somebody did this to them, or they're starting to realize that what they did to you was wrong, and maybe they regret what they did, and now they feel like the connection is lost forever, and the two of you will never be friends. So I don't want to make this about 17,000 different things, because the story is still the same no matter what the situation is. somebody here was being burdened because they had a lot of love to give. And it's like the more they gave, the less they got in return. But this was somebody who loved to be loved, who liked to take care of other people, who was always there for others. And then when something went wrong in your life, or when things got bad for you, all these people that you were connected to in some regard, all these people that you poured into, all these people that you took care of, all these friends that you made feel better, all these people betrayed you. Your friends, your lovers, your family, maybe some of y'all, your co-workers, your boss, I don't know. But it's basically saying that somebody here was 10 a sword by 10 different situations, people, places, or things, and they still was able to get back up and continue to move forward, even though they had been betrayed by everybody. So this is somebody who was betrayed by multiple people, not just your lover, but your friends and your family. Some of these people who were your friends or your family, they could have been your best friend or a favorite family member or something. But it's like even the person you thought cared about you betrayed you. So somebody who you thought, or people who you thought cared about you, betrayed you. And when you needed their help going through a situation, you had nobody to go to. So when you needed their help, you had nowhere to go. So you pretty much went through this alone. But now you're recovering from all of this. So I heard pain and suffering when I first started this reading. So this is all the pain and suffering somebody went through. This could have been a back injury, a car wreck, a bad accident that put you down for about 10 months or put you out of work for a while. But I feel like you're, okay, so I'm going to give you a situation. I was on the phone yesterday with a friend of mine, and she was injured on the job, and so she had to stop working for a while until she healed. But she just told me she recently got a position that's like part-time where she is able to do, go back to her job. You know what I'm saying? So before she was healed, she wasn't able to work because she wasn't able to use her body was weak. But now that she's stronger, now she can go back to work and she can do, pick up where she left off. So this situation was supposed to break you down to the point where you could not get back up again. But it didn't kill you, it just kind of made you stronger. So now, where you were blocked before in the past, you actually can pick up where you left off and keep moving forward. You don't have to start back over again because you've already done so much work. So now, wherever you are now in your journey, you can move forward and you will be able to, it's almost like you're closer to the finish line than you may think that you are. I feel like you're ready to give up on something here, but Spirit is saying don't give up yet because you're so close to the finish line. All you got to do is cross over this bridge or get past this one last thing and you'll be right where you need to be. So don't give up on the situation if that's you. Like, don't let somebody make you feel some type of way about whatever you're going through. Things may be bad for you now, but they will get better. I feel like a part of what you're going through is the loss of a lover or loved one. You could be grieving the loss of a connection. You could be, I don't know, doing things about it. Like, you're carrying a lot of load. Why can't I get this out? Hold on. Some of y'all are, okay, every time I get rid of the channel, for some people, it's their nose. But when I get rid of the channel, my throat chakra always gets clogged up. And I have to keep clearing my throat to get the reading out. So it's like somebody kept throwing shit in your path or on your path or getting in your way. Every time you move forward, you get pushed right back. So the little progress that you thought you made, you realize that you ain't got nowhere. But just because you don't see the finish line and you don't know how this is going to end, or if you think things is going to take longer than what it is, it's almost like just be patient and just keep moving on, and don't let the burdens of the world weigh you down or other people's problems weigh you down. Because you're at the end of the line right now. So all you got to do now is just be patient and wait for your ships to come in. It's like you've already crossed the finish line. You're just waiting for your ships to come in. And then the Six of Swords is an actual boat. So it's like, we know you lost everything when you moved away from the situation. We know that you are we know you lost a lot going through this. You lost everything. So somebody here lost everything, their job, their family, their everything. You lost everything. But everything that you lost, right, because you are the King of Pentacles, you're going to get it back. Not just what you lost, but everything you deserve. So it's like, we know you've been going through a lot. We know that you've been on your own for a while. We know you need some help. We know you can't do it by yourself. So because we now see that you want us to help, or if you, it's like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it out. It's almost like, hold on. I need y'all to give me a clear message, because there's a lot of confusion around the situation. Because even though things make sense to you, they kind of don't make sense to you. Because what I'm saying makes sense to me, but at the same time, it don't make sense. It doesn't make sense, but it's clear as day that you went through a lot. But you went through so much. There's so many different outcomes here that could be possible outcomes for somebody that I can't describe everything. You see what I'm saying? Because whatever this was, it was a lot. Somebody did this all by themselves. They had nobody to depend on. They had no resources. They had no help. They had to do it by themselves. And I feel like you've been struggling for a while to get to the end of the road here. And it's like, damn, when is this going to be over for me? When am I going to be able to just be at peace and live my life and be happy? Why do I got to keep going through this shit? Why am I always going through something? Every time I think I'm close to the finish line, I look at I look at where I am on the race line, and I'm way back here. Like, I ain't getting nowhere. That's how somebody feels. They've been doing all this hard work and they ain't getting nowhere. They still stuck somewhere in the situation they don't want to be. And it's like, damn, how do I get myself out of the situation? Somebody just called me and interrupted the reading, and I don't know who that was, but somebody's trying to like block you from moving on. It's like something's trying to block your path so you can't move forward. But you got to be strong enough and determined to move forward. This is about having willpower and determination to keep moving forward. No matter how hard the path may be or how difficult it may be, you got to keep moving forward. Because if you stop, then all of your problems are gonna like weigh you down. It's almost like running away from, running back to, or running away from. Somebody could be running back to you from your past. Because the Three of Wands is facing the Ten of Cups. It's somebody looking back at the past, looking at what they could have lost, or who they lost, or what they lost, and thinking about all the things they did to cause this ending. So here's what I'm getting. We got all the tens here. This was not just, again, one situation that you went through with somebody in particular. This is multiple situations where you were in the middle of chaos and confusion. It's like you were always being targeted by something or someone. Somebody always was coming at you with their problems, or there was always a problem for you to solve. It's like every time you would solve one thing, something else would come up and you got to solve something else. So I just kind of feel like you are not the problem solver, but you do know how to solve problems, resolve peacefully, make peaceful resolutions with people. And I just kind of feel like you made peace with something here, and the people you made peace with in regards to cutting them off, they're not happy with the fact that you're able to just move on and cut them off and live without them in your life, or like not have them around you again and be okay with that. Somebody don't understand how easy it was for you to disconnect from them. Somebody thought because y'all was friends, y'all was family, y'all was best friends, y'all was lovers, y'all was whatever, that y'all would never separate from each other, or that you would never separate from them. Even though they did all this shit to you, they always thought you would forgive them and things would be okay. But this time, it doesn't seem as if you're forgiving somebody, or if you do forgive somebody here, it looks like you're going to forgive them and still move on. It doesn't look like you're going to go back into that situation again, because it looks like you understand that even though you care about people, you don't have to be with people who you don't connect with or who don't like you. Because all these family and friends and people you were connected to were people that were either envious of you or didn't like you for some reason or another, and they thought that you were better than they were. So they always found ways to like make problems or create problems for you. Look at this, the Tower. And then we got the Four of Swords in reverse, and then we got the Strength card in reverse. So this is somebody who is I need you to give me I just seen an eagle fly across me. But I need clear insight on this message, because again, there's so many things that's going on here, and it looks like it can be going both ways. I could be talking to you about all the shit you've been through in your life and how you got through all these things by yourself. And I'm also talking about the people that did this shit to you and thought it was okay. These people that did this shit to you and thought it was okay are now grieving over this ending with you. They don't like the fact that this connection is over. So they're having a hard time dealing with their feelings about this. They don't understand why you decided to leave, or why would you leave them like this? Because this is somebody who kind of needs to be helped, or needs to connect with you, or wants to connect with you. But because they burnt the bridge between the two of you, they can't come back. So it's like, damn, I could really use my friend right now, because my friend would always give me good advice, or my friend always had a solution to everything. But now that my friend is gone, I don't have nobody to talk to. And so now the stuff that I'm going through, I got to go through it by myself. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting from this. A sparrow just flew down and got something to eat and flew back off. So this is somebody who wants to eat off of your plate. I just saw the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Magician. I don't want to say this was being manipulated by somebody, or somebody was manipulating you, but it looks like you were being manipulated by somebody here. These could have been like under judgment. So these people, in its multiple situations, take it how it resonates, okay, are being judged on how they treated you. So if this was a family, a friend, a co-worker, a lover, whatever, that treated you wrong, they're being judged for what they did. And the judgment on them is going to be based on how they treated you. So if they treated you all kind of ways and all kind of, send all kind of bad things your way, then they're going to be getting the same kind of judgment. They're going to receive the same thing. So it's like, you're feeling fine, you're doing good, you may not be at your best right now, you may be recovering from something you're going through, whatever this is, but you're going to be just fine, is what I'm hearing. But these other people, they're not going to be able to go through what you went through and survive. They're not even going to be able to deal with half the shit you dealt with on their own. Like, because it almost feels like you were the supporting person in the group. You always cared for everybody. You were the giver in the group, right? So you always gave to people, and nobody gave you anything back. But these people are going to need your help again, and they're going to reach out for your help again. But you're going to have to decide if these people are worthy to be saved, or if these people need to go through their judgment. Because you may be able to help one or two people from the situation. One or two people here may be sorry for what they did. One person want to be in your good graces again, but some of these people just want to stop you from being able to move forward and receive your blessings. Anything else? We got the Queen of Wands in reverse. Why is the Queen of Wands in reverse here? So somebody's going to try to tend the sword to you again. One of these people in this group is going to tend the sword to you. But this time they won't be able to do it, because this time you'll see it coming and you'll be able to protect yourself from it. Two of Wands. The Queen of Wands reverse is a Two of Wands, which is Three of Wands in reverse. So you got the Three Wands in the upright, which is you moving forward, and then you got Three Wands in reverse, which is this Queen of Wands' energy. Who is the Queen of Wands to the collective? So if the Queen of Wands is the one that's doing the spell work and dark magic, then the Queen of Wands is the one that's under judgment right now. So the Queen of Wands could be the fire sign that's doing spell work on you. This could be a friend, lover, whatever. But this is the one that's being judged for doing spell work or paying for spell work. Okay, so the spell work that they were doing was chaos magic, conflict spells, block spells, like blockage spells, like freezing. Like somebody could even put you in a bad position financially. If this was a partner that you were connected to and you were the one that was left financially unstable, because this person could have not left you with much to do, like to live with. But yeah, this was somebody tried to like destroy your foundation. Somebody, the Queen of Wands is the magician who was doing the magic in this situation, projecting whatever she was doing. She was doing this to separate two people so that these two people could not, be together. So Queen of Wands created some type of conflict between two people because the Queen of Wands was jealous of the other person. The Queen of Wands could have been one of the friends in the group that wanted to be the main friend, but it's like two people had a stronger connection than the other person. But this person wanted to be included in everything. But this person felt outcast by the group because the group members did not show them the same type of attention. So somebody did something for the attention. They wanted to get your attention. Spirit is trying to get your attention. Spirit is trying to get you to wake up. I just heard there's a snake in your grass. Somebody here could be sleeping with the enemy or dealing with a person that's like working against you, like trying to they're trying to take away something from you. This person could have took something from you, something very valuable. This is I heard the balancing the scales. Spirit is going to balance the scales here. So the same confusion spells that somebody sent to you, they're going to be, okay. I can't make this shit make sense because of the confusion spells that's been put on somebody. I don't know if it's me or somebody in the collective, but somebody has been under an illusion spell, right? By somebody. And the confusion spell has confused somebody so much that this person doesn't even know who they are. The person that did all this spell work on somebody did it to separate two people because this person wanted that other person for themselves. This could be any situation. So whoever created this mess is going to be judged for whatever they did, because what they did was block up the path of a person that was under heavy protection. Somebody has a lot of protection and somebody else here doesn't have protection. Somebody lost their protection. The Queen of Wands out here casting spells and doing all this crazy stuff, but she don't have no spiritual protection. It's like, you're doing all this work for what? Like, what are you going to get out of it? You don't have no spiritual protection. Your ancestors ain't fucking with you. God is mad at you. Everybody else that you was dealing with done cut you off. So this is somebody who was exiled from a group, a member of a group that got kicked out, that is still practicing magic on their own. Most of the time when you do spell work, you need to have the power of 3 to cast a spell, right? So if you're casting spells and you don't have all the elements or all the people, you know what I'm saying, the right environment or whatever this is. Hold on, let me get this shit straight. Somebody got kicked out of a group, but they're still practicing magic. They ain't got no protection, they ain't got no gifts, they ain't got no power. But they're still calling on spirits from the other side to do certain things to another person. And these demons are going to take whatever they say and do it, but it's not gonna work. And if it doesn't work, it's gotta go back to, it's almost like hiring a hitman, right? And sending them out to go take care of somebody. Then they come back and the job is not done. The person who hired the hitman gonna ask questions like, why didn't you finish the job? The hitman gonna be like, I couldn't get to the person. They had too much protection around them, too much security, too much whatever, so I couldn't get a clean shot. So now they got to go back to the person who hired them and explain to that person why they couldn't finish their job. And even though they may have a good reason why they couldn't do the job, they still gonna get assassinated. It's like they're gonna get rid of that person and send somebody else. You see what I'm saying? This person couldn't do the job, okay, we'll send somebody else. But we got to get rid of them so they don't, you know what I'm saying, so they don't expose who we are. So if you are part of an organization where they hire you to do certain things and you don't do your job the way you're supposed to, they will get rid of you. And they'll hire somebody else who can do the job. So somebody got fired from their job because they didn't do their job. Their job, oh, bitch. The Queen of Wands is a fucking warlock or a witch that was hired or sent in by another energy. Her job was to destroy the foundation between two people that were supposed to come into union. But she was unable to deliver the person she was sent to deliver. So now she's being judged by her master for not being able to do her job. So she is the one that's going to lose her gifts, her power, and her protection because she's not fit for the job. She can't get the job done. So they're going to get rid of this person and send somebody else in that can. That's why you got to watch out, because somebody here is going to come in as if they are your person, the same way this past person did. But they may be the same person or a different person, but the same energy. I don't know, but this Queen of Wands got to get her ass kicked because she ain't got no protection. She didn't complete her job. She didn't do what she was supposed to do. She could have did something that worked for a little while, but it's like it's not working no more. So whoever she was doing it to, they're not under her power and control anymore. So she don't have no more power over them. So somebody called back their power, and now they have all their power back. And now they have control over themselves again. So somebody was supposed to stop somebody from being able to, oh, I see, make the connection. Somebody here made the connection. Somebody here, who is this Queen of Wands tower person with this magic card? Who is the Queen of Wands? I saw it in reverse, but it's upright. The Queen of Wands is getting bad karma. She's going through it right now. Because I kind of feel like the Queen of Wands is the reason why two people didn't come together, because she was doing spell work on this connection, or doing spell work on both of you, keeping you confused about them and keeping them confused about you. So every time y'all would get together, there was always confusion around the situation. So one person got tired of being confused all the time and decided to say, fuck it, I ain't dealing with this no more, and I'm just gonna let you have that situation. But I don't feel like that's what you would, I don't feel like I don't feel like that's how it's going to end for you. But I do feel like by you doing that, you have forced somebody else here to realize what they've lost or what they could lose. So if they don't want to lose it, they got to do something to keep it. And if they do something to keep it, they may be able to get it back. But if they let it go, then it's gone forever. You see what I'm saying? So somebody here could have let you go, and now you're gone forever because they didn't try to fight for this connection. They let you go, and now they're going through some kind of tower. They may reach out again, but Spirit is like, remember what they did to you. Like, treat them how they treated you, or will you do the same thing to them they did to you? So the question is, when this person reaches out for your help, are you going to help them, or are you going to leave them like they left you out in the cold by themselves? So you may struggle with that because you may not be like that for real. That may not be your natural response, but it may be what you're being asked to do this time, to leave this person out in the cold, to let them figure things out on their own. Because I feel like you tried to help them in the past, and every time you did, it really didn't make a difference. It didn't change the situation. The main male is in reverse. The main male is probably the one that's dealing with the Queen of Wands in reverse. These two people are with each other. So as long as this main male is with the Queen of Wands, they're going to be getting bad karma because they made the wrong choice. They were supposed to choose you instead, but they chose somebody else. So as long as they're with this other person, they're going to keep getting these tower moments and keep having these tower moments. Some of them may be in bad health. I don't know. Some of them could have been recently hospitalized or sent to the hospital for some type of condition, but it's none of your concern. No matter whatever this person's going through, Spirit is pretty much telling you that They want you to just leave this person completely alone, because I feel like because you know this person and you love this person, you may want to help this person. But I don't feel like you're supposed to get involved in this person's mess, whatever it may be, because it doesn't concern you, okay? So remove yourself from the situation and protect your energy from this person and do what you're being called to do. Some of y'all being called to move on. Some of y'all being called to let go of this person. Some of y'all being called to release the past. But some of y'all ain't listening. Some of y'all think y'all can help this person or make this person better. Like I said, somebody could be in bad health. The Four of Swords in reverse. This is definitely somebody who's not doing well physically, mental instability. So the karmic who was doing the dark magic on this person's energy, it's almost like they're going crazy now because all the confusion spells and conflict matches going back to them. So they could be going into a hospital to get help, and they may be diagnosed with multiple personalities or some type of disorder. But the thing is, I don't think they're going to get no money out of this. You know how some people like to play crazy to get a check, but they're not really crazy at all. They just play crazy to get the money. But this person really is crazy. And I don't think they're going to be able to get no help because nobody's going to want to help them. So this person could need help, but nobody will help them. Nobody wants to help this person. So they don't have no income coming in. Somebody could have also been fired from a job. They don't have no income coming in. They could be in the hospital right now. They could be sick and unhealthy. Or they could be like driving themselves crazy. Somebody driving themselves crazy right now. And I say that because this reading is driving me crazy right now. Because I can't really figure out what the message is. And I don't really understand what's going on here. Because there's so many different outcomes and scenarios that I can see here. But I'm like, which story is for you? I don't know. It may all resonate. It may not resonate. I don't know. But this main male is the main focus in this reading. He's getting back karma for his choices and decisions. He made a decision to invest somewhere else, and that did not pay off for him. So now he needs help, and there's nobody out there that wants to help him because of other things that he's done. And this is a part of their karma. So the only person they can think of that will be open to helping them is you. So you may hear from them in a time of need because they're going through something, and they may reach out to you for your help. Are you going to help this person? So let's see. If this person reaches out to the collective, will the collective help this person? I knew I was going to see the Knight of Swords. Driving themselves crazy. They're obsessed over you. So some of y'all may be open to helping this person. Will the collective help this person when they reach out to them? Or should they help this person when they reach out to them? They need some direction. They need some money. They need some fucking money. This person is broke. They need money. They need a place to stay. They need a job. They need a life. Their life is falling apart somewhere else, is all I can tell you. We have the World in reverse. So this is like an open-ended question. I don't know what the answer is. Because some of y'all may go back, some of y'all may not. So I don't know what the answer is for you. I guess the answer is up to you, whatever you decide. This is like an open-ended question. What's the World in reverse? What's the World in reverse? The Three of Swords. Yeah, you can go back into union with this person if you want to, but it's going to end with a broken heart again. So yeah, you can go back to this person if you want to. You can work with them if you choose to work with them. You can stay at the job where you're at right now. You can go back to the old job you used to have. You can do whatever you want. But just know that whatever this is, if it's something that you've already went through before, why go through it again and end up in the same place you were before with a broken heart? Look, you got the Ace of Cups. King of Swords, Eight of Wands to the Four of Cups with the High Priestess and the Hermit and the fucking Devil. Four major arcanas and everything is fine. So the question is, to whoever this is for, is it's optional for you. This is optional. One option is go back to this past person, let them back in and see where it goes, hope for the best, or choose you somebody else that's not in karmic energy, that is not coming in with drama, chaos, and confusion, that will balance things out in your life and your energy and make you at peace with yourself, or have, like, so this is somebody who's not at peace with themselves, right? So in order to find peace, they're going to come get it from you. You're the peace in their life. You keep them calm and you make them feel safe, right? That's all they want from you, is the safety and security you provide them and the love that you give. But that's karmic. That's toxic. That's not real love. That's them using you for your gifts. Your gifts could be nurturing people back to health. You could work in the medical field yourself. I don't know. You could be a doctor or a nurse. Take it how it resonates. But in the end of this, if you help this person recover and get them back to good health, okay, will it end well for you? Everything is fine right now where you are, because remember, you're also the Ten of Swords. You start off as Ten of Swords. So if you don't want to be Ten of Swords again by this person, if you want everything to go back to the way it was, then you may have to let this person go. Because as long as you're with them, they're going to block you from being able to move forward. Let's just say you have a job that you have to work, and this person always calling you at work, and you always got to come back home and take care of them. You're losing money because you're taking care of them. You're not at work because you're at home taking care of them. You won't be able to balance out your life with this person. This person will cause an imbalance in your life. It will either block your opportunities or whatever this is, but you're gonna have to juggle them over your job. You're gonna have to decide if it's them or me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna keep you in your head. But if you let it go and stop nurturing this connection, it's almost like you're the lifeline for this person. You're their source of energy. So when they get down and low in energy, they come back to you and get a refill, and they go back out there and do the same shit again. So you keep giving them energy to keep doing this to you. You know what I'm saying? Like to do this to you. Like, I don't know how to make that make sense. But look, we got the Five of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Two of Swords. 10 Swords again. 10 Swords again. Whoever this is, if it was family, friends, or lover, I don't know who it was, but they hurt you already once before. So why go through that again? Why go through that again when you're already where you need to play? You're so close to where you need to be. You are right where you need to be right now. You're at peace and you're looking good and you're taking care of yourself. If you go back to this person and try to heal them, you won't be able to take care of yourself. Okay? So block this person out of your energy, whoever it is what I'm getting. Don't let them disturb your peace or throw you off again. Like, don't let them finesse you again. This is somebody who likes to finesse their way in with promises they can't keep type of energy. Making promises they can't keep type of energy. Yeah, this was a lot. I hope I didn't confuse nobody. This was very confusing for me. Like, this was so many different outcomes and situations. And I didn't want to not, like, I guess read them all. But damn, that was a lot. What's the advice for my collective regarding the situation, no matter what it is? What's their advice, please? And thank you. Make it very clear so we can close this reading out. What's their advice for this Empress, Queen of Pentacles energy? This is the Queen of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. This is your new partnership. This is your new connection. This is the new person you're going to be connected to in the future if you decide to move on. But if you continue to stay in the past and stay stuck in your head about whatever happened here, you're never going to be able to see this coming, because you're never going to be able to make the connection with this person. It's almost like there's a bag of gold at the end of the rainbow, and you're right there at the end of the rainbow, but you're looking back at the past, and the past is holding you back. And so you're never going to get to the end of the line or the finish line as long as you're looking back at the past. So you're never going to get to the bag. Your bag is not with this person. Your financial security does not come from them. They don't even have a pot to piss in. They can't secure no foundation with you. They can't build no life with you. Or what? They don't have nothing to offer. Their cup is empty. This is a whole new contract. You are a badass being full of life and love and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find the path to your best self. That's what this is all about. Finding the path that leads you to your best self, the best version of you. This is beautiful energy. You are an empress. You have been chosen by God. Sit on your throne and fix your crown. This was not a lost love. This was a lesson learned. Learn from the experience and move on. I don't know who these people were, but it doesn't really matter. They got to learn their lessons on their own. Everybody's path is different. Everybody's journey is not going to be the same. What worked for you won't work for them. They got to figure it out, just like you did. All right? So I'm going to end it with that. I'm going to pull some affirmations like this to wrap this up. Let's affirm ourselves with these affirmations, and let's get some affirmations for this reading. Okay, let's go with what we got. Let's close out with some affirmations for my collective. This card says, I trust myself and I know my inner self, and wisdom is my best guidance. Your wisdom is going to be your best friend. Your intuition, your discernment is going to save you from a lot of trouble. You're going to be having all types of options when it comes to different situations, and every option is not going to be good. Your discernment is going to be your best friend. All right? Trust yourself and know that you are at peace and that you are on the right path. Your path is clear. All right? This card says, I am transforming, evolving, and expanding and awakening. This is a spiritual awakening for you. This is a new level of spiritual awareness for you. This is a high level of spiritual gifts that you have. Like, you are very gifted. Let's get a few more. I am transforming, evolving, and expanding and awakening. This is truth and clarity for somebody here. You are love. And you are lovable. So don't doubt yourself. You deserve love. You are lovable and you are loved. And you are loved. You are loved. Like you are loved. Don't think you're not loved. You are loved. People do care about you. But these people didn't. And this person most definitely doesn't care about your feelings. If they did, they wouldn't do this to you, right? No matter how bad their life was. Like, don't stress the could haves, if I should have, or if I would have. Don't stress about whatever this is. This shoulda, coulda, woulda is. What shoulda, coulda, would have happened didn't happen. What did happen is what actually happened. So don't let what didn't happen make you think that what you wanted to happen can still happen with somebody else. All right? Take it how it resonates. But don't stress about the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. All right? That's just wasting your energy. Expect nothing but appreciate everything. Expect nothing but appreciate everything. In love and gratitude. With love and gratitude. All right? We also have, you bloom if you take time to water yourself. You got to water your own garden, my love. You got to make sure you're taken care of first. You can't pour from an empty cup either. And you've emptied out your cup to all these different situations, and now your cup needs to be refilled. So you need to go, okay, your cup is being refilled. You see how this cup, the water is coming outside the cup instead of going inside the cup, and all the water's at the bottom. This is you. This is what you've been doing with your love. Giving it to all the wrong people, loving the wrong person, whatever this is. So now it's time to pour that love back into yourself. All right, is what I'm getting. I'm getting karmic family, karmic friends, karmic lovers. Everybody you could have been dealing with were karmic people to you in some kind of way. They all had a karmic energy attached to them. They all had a hidden agenda. They all wanted something out of it for themselves. They never poured into you, like whatever you want to call it. It is what it is, right? Let's get some more affirmations to wrap this up. All right. Today I will learn and grow and be present in every moment. All right. On the back it says, life is a gift. Wake up each day and realize that. Present represents present day. A present is considered a gift. So if you're still alive and living, you still have, that's a gift from God in itself. So you survived through all this. No matter how, I mean, this was a whole lot of and you survived it. You made it through. So don't go back to it and put yourself through it again. You know what I mean? Life is a gift. Wake up every day and give thanks to God and your ancestors. Show gratitude. I mean, because it could be worse. You know, it could have been worse. This could have been worse than what it was, but it wasn't, because God saved you from whatever this was, so that you would not go down with these people or be judged with these people. God ain't trying to judge you with these people. He's trying to set you apart from these people so they can judge them for what they did. So you can get your justice. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can get your justice. All my relationships are long-term and offer positive love and experiences. This is your mindset going forward. You're not manifesting toxic love. We're not reconnecting with old loved ones, lovers, and friends. We're not going back to the past. We're going to move forward, and we're going to manifest loving, long-term, positive experiences in our lives. All right? You are the magician. Alchemize this energy. I radiate confidence and positivity. The Queen of Wands in reverse is a very insecure person, and they will do anything for attention. All right? And you're not that person. That's not you. You are the Empress. Radiate your confidence and be positive. Stay positive. Remain calm. You know, I am not my past. I am not my mistakes. And I am not afraid. I am not fearful. You are not your past or your mistakes. Don't judge anybody else for their past mistakes. Don't let your past mistakes judge you. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the experience and learning from the experience. It's not about, you know, I am falling in love with my true, authentic self each and every day. So every day you wake up, you look yourself in the mirror, you tell yourself, I love you, you love yourself, and you give yourself the love you deserve every single day. And that's the kind of love that you want to be able to attract to you as well. Authentic love. Somebody who loves themselves. Somebody who knows how to pour into you. You want to fall in love with yourself. All right? I am eternally grateful for the love I am capable of giving and for the love I have yet to receive. The love that you have been yearning for, you have yet to receive, it's coming as soon as you start loving yourself. And when you start loving yourself, when you start loving God the way you love yourself and loving yourself the way God loves you, you won't accept these type of offers anymore. These offers won't even be appealing to you. You will know the devil by its fruits. All right? I love myself, I accept myself, and I forgive myself. All right? Surround yourself with positive people who will bring out the best in you. Is the message. These people did not bring out the best in you. If anything, they brought out the worst in you. We all got a past. We all make mistakes. We all learn from our mistakes, and we all move on. Some people can, some people don't. Some people allow the past to control them. And some people don't know how to let go of things that control them. They don't know how to fight back. But you have the power to fight back now. So use your gifts and fight back. And stand up for yourself, all right? This card said that life is 110% what happens to you, and 90% of it is how you react to it. So your ability to conquer your challenges is limitless. You conquered the devil and defeated your enemies. God is going to bless you abundantly for completing your job, doing what you were called to do. And these people who did this to you, they will be judged according to their will, according to their acts, according to what they did. Because some people did things that could be forgiven, and some people did things that can't be forgiven. Some people will be forgiven, and some people won't be forgiven. So you may forgive somebody, and you may not forgive somebody. And if you don't forgive them, that's okay, you know. But that's going to block your blessings if you don't, you know what I mean? So if you don't want to block your blessings, then forgive these people, okay? Is how I'm going to end this reading. So forgive these people and don't block your blessings with unforgiveness in your heart. Unforgiveness in your heart will block your blessings from coming in. All right? Love and light to you all. Namaste.